Episode 39, Unbound, the empath who becomes the narcissist's ghost. Obsession, awakening, and total emotional freedom. Ultra Konseki hook. Sharp, unforgettable, scroll-stopping. What if the moment you healed, you became the one thing a narcissist can't destroy, control, or ever forget? Stay with me, because when an empath rises, their light becomes the narcissist's shadow, and their freedom becomes the narcissist's torment. Narration. Deep, visual, spiritual, psychological. When an empath breaks the trauma bond, the narcissist doesn't just lose a person. They lose a source of soul energy they were never supposed to feed on. You become the ghost that haunts them, not because you're chasing them, but because your silence echoes louder than your pain ever did. The narcissist becomes obsessed, not with who you are now, but with the version of you they can no longer control. But while they stay stuck in the past, something powerful happens inside you. You awaken. Part 1. The narcissist's obsession. Why you haunt them. They don't miss you. They miss the supply. They miss your empathy. They miss the reflection you gave them. The reflection they stole. To a narcissist, you were a mirror that made them feel human. When you walked away, you shattered the illusion. That's why they return. That's why they stalk in silence. That's why they obsess in cycles. Because deep down, they know this truth. You were the only one they couldn't replace. But here's the twist. You're no longer available energetically. You're ascending, and they can feel it. Part 2. The empath's spiritual gifts after surviving a narcissist. Your awakening is not an accident. The spiritual gifts that were muted finally come alive. Discernment sharpens. You see red flags instantly. Intuition rises. Your gut becomes prophetic. Energy sensitivity heightens. You feel truth in your body. Boundaries become instinct, not forced. The narcissist didn't expect this. They never imagined their cruelty would activate your calling. But that's what transformation looks like. The wound becomes the weapon. The pain becomes the power. The empath becomes the warrior. You're no longer the mirror they gaze into. You're the light that exposes everything they hide. Part 3. Total emotional freedom. The final unbinding. There's a moment in every survivor's journey when the cord snaps. No anger, no longing, no revenge, just truth. And the truth is, you don't want them back. You don't need them to change. You don't require closure. You are finally free. Not temporarily, not halfway, not healing. Free, completely, entirely, eternally. This is the part that destroys the narcissist the most. Your indifference, your peace, your elevation, your lack of fear. When the trauma bond dies, the narcissist loses their grip, and you reclaim your soul. This is the rebirth. This is your new timeline. This is the moment everything changes. Powerful final message, circling back to the hook. You were never meant to stay broken. You were meant to awaken. You were meant to rise. You were meant to become the version of yourself they never believed you'd reach. And now you are, unbound, unbothered, unforgettable. The narcissist will remember you forever. But you're finally free to forget them and live. CTA, urgent, specific, community building. Drop your story, right now, with the hashtag #UnboundJourney. Tell us, are you in obsession, awakening, or total freedom? Your comment might ignite someone else's rebirth.